Welcome to Faith Streams. This is actually the first episode ever. Kingdom life isn't really what we think it is. You see, I call it kingdom life because it's not really being a Christian. It's actually living a life that is about the kingdom of God. We don't really think about it that way anymore. We want to punch our ticket to heaven, and we're not going to live in heaven. So I really feel like it's time as a church that we start paying attention to this fact and realize that we should be living a kingdom life now. If your life doesn't look like kingdom life, we probably need to make some changes. Like, for one thing, Jesus said in John 10:10 that he would give us life and give it to us abundantly. So we're going to go talk to a pastor today. We're just going to talk about what it means to be able to, have fun and live kingdom life. Because if we're not living it, let's start living it, right? You see, here's the deal. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I'm trying to help you find some freedom to live the life that God has given you to live. I'm here at Lighthouse Church, which is my church. Well, I'm not the pastor of the church, but this is the church that I go to and that I serve at. And we're going to talk with Pastor CJ here in a little bit about exactly what that kingdom life looks like, and see if we can maybe, find a little freedom, find a little joy, a little happiness.
Well, good morning, everyone. I am Pastor CJ of Lighthouse Church. We support these guys prayerfully and financially. We also support Frontline Foundations. These guys are awesome. They're just a great group of people. I've gone to a lot of training seminars for these guys. I myself didn't used to be a drug addict per se, but I did dabble in a lot of drugs, smoked a lot of marijuana, all that type of stuff, and I can totally relate to a lot of these people, a lot of their hurts, a lot of their needs, a lot of their brokenness. So this is a great Christ-centered ministry, and we also have Worthy Recovery, Worthy Women, which is another great local ministry that helps out here in LaPorte, in particular with women kind of getting out of the jail system, and run by a great woman named Sunshine Trosh, and she kind of houses them and helps them really get back into the community, because it's not something that just happens overnight. And this is just fun. This is just to promote community, it's to promote family, it's to promote life. We have this saying here, and we always say intimacy before ministry. All true ministry is a product of intimacy. Authority begins at the feet of Jesus. And so we love to just sit at the feet of Jesus. I love it because here at Lighthouse, even the kids serve. Back here, they get to see their friends, they get to play games, they get to have fun while mom and dad get to take a break.
CJ is actually the pastor of the church that I attend. He's been pastor for a year and a half, roughly.
Yeah, just a little over a year.
And before that, he was our youth pastor, and before that, what else were you doing?
It's kind of like, just like, I came here about 4 or 5 years ago and got involved in different kind of ministry, like youth ministry, and I helped lead worship, for a while. A couple years ago, I was made the associate pastor here, and that was in preparation to kind of become the lead pastor. So that's kind of my history with the church. I did do like a pretty heavy skateboard ministry called Christ Air. I started in 2014 at our local skate park, and the church got behind me in that. And I still love to skate. I've done some barbecues out there this summer. We're gonna do a little tiny kind of smaller scaled skateboard competition actually in a couple weeks here. But now the new assignment, the new focus that God has me on is definitely
Sure.
pastoring, and
Yeah.
and there's a lot to it.
I think it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago, something that you said when we were actually at the skate competition at Christ Air. You said, yeah, the funny thing is if you don't really commit to the trick, you're gonna, I forgot what the term was that you were gonna use. You're gonna eat it. I think that was it. You're gonna eat it. I think that was the thing. And that really was like,
Too true.
wow, that really kind of translates out into life itself.
Yeah.
Because if you won't commit, like full on commit to something, you're just wasting your time and you're going to eat it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a correlation between that statement and life in general.
Yeah. But that changed. I don't think I've ever told you that. But
No.
that statement actually changed my worldview in a way.
Oh wow.
And it was just something you said in passing that God reached down and said, hey, thumped me on the forehead.
That's cool.
And said, hey, bro, pay attention.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Okay, listen up for a second. Okay, so we're not going to do a $5 entry fee. If you'd like to make a donation to the fund and stuff, just like come hit me up. Come give me all your money. Otherwise it's free. The fund's gonna be free. The competition's gonna be free. But if you'd like to make a donation, like $5, $10, whatever, just come holler at me, and it'll go in the skate fund for years to come.
So I hope you guys really enjoyed that first introduction in this first episode of Faith Streams. Tune into the next one. That's where we're going to actually get into a lot more of the conversation that CJ and I had. We talked a little bit about Christ Air, the skate ministry, and I'll show you some more of the footage that I got from there. He had a great time, and it was a much bigger turnout than what he thought he was going to have. So it's really exciting to be able to just get out there and see him actually doing kingdom life, kingdom activities. If you really enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate you. Go ahead and give it a like, the little thumbs up thing, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, get out there and enjoy life.